Favourite camping spot would have to be up towards Christmas Creek in the middle of the Gulf, just south of Weipa. A fantastic spot. You need a GPS to get in there. If you don't have that, you'll get totally lost. You'll need a chainsaw, and of course with that you need a couple of mates to lift the trees out of the way. Great spot. If you're hitting the road and you don't have a four-wheel drive, I'm talking probably Woody Head, northern New South Wales. Great little location, national park, fantastic fishing. Favourite fishing spot, I'll have to say in Australia is anywhere where there's a tidal influence or wherever there's going to be a scale. Favourite four-wheel drive track, at this stage I don't mind the Telegraph track, but I do recall going through a monster Cat 5 cyclone going from Cloncurry, this is when Cyclone Larry is around, from Cloncurry to Mount Isa. This thing was following us, I swear it was. And then we turned up the Burke and Wills track heading up towards Normanton, but we actually diverted off because the road became flooded, inundated. It was nasty. We spent 3 days camped on the highest peak of that ground so the floodwaters couldn't get us in the Crocs. And then when it subsided, we'd have to go to the next valley. And because the water was following around, that was one of the wildest spots that I've ever seen. Would I ever go back there? Absolutely, in a heartbeat. Would I recognise it? No. For the simple fact is there was so much water coming down, it was pretty hard to recognise what was drivable and what wasn't. Yeah, okay. If I catch a fish, I love to cook it up whole. And this spot up near Christmas Creek up there, or Norman Creek up towards just south of Weipa, I should say, it was Norman Creek, is that particular creek there's a bit of a tin shack out the front, there's a bit of a fire pit there, there's nothing else, a lot of bauxite and all that there obviously for Camalco, the mining area, so there's a lot of red dirt. But in that area there, if you catch the barra, just wrap it up in alfoil. If you've got some, if you don't, just put it on the fire, al natural, peel the skin back when it goes black, and you're most moist of white flesh you could ever imagine. Other than that, you know, I don't mind cooking a good curry at home, freezing it, put it in the freezer in the fridge, in the caravan, and taking it with me. My 24/7 gear, because to me it's 24/7. You need a hat, you need a shirt. But also, I can't leave without my kids and my missus, all right, because they won't let me go. Seriously, but there's a trade-off. There is a trade-off. I've got to take the fishing rod and I've got to have something with a little bit more comfort creature for the wife.